We begin with the government's newest push to secure the border. If you own land along the border, expect to hear from the feds soon.
This is the second attempt at building a wall. So what's different this time, and how can property owners protect their interests? Trayson Bragg did some digging. Trayson, what did you find out?
Christine, Oscar, plenty of problems and complaints were reported the first time around. We know the feds will be reaching out to landowners to discuss rights of entry. Simply put, they want to start building new access roads and new portions of the wall, and they'll likely need private property to do it. Filled with beautiful trees and a lot of character, this 2 acres along the Texas-Mexico border is Pamela Taylor's Brownsville oasis. At 17, she left the UK to move to Brownsville to follow the love of her life, an American soldier. She tells us her husband built this home for her. It's priceless.
And they were putting in this flooring at Christmas. And that's all I see is the hard work that people put into my home.
She says if CBP comes knocking, she won't answer. Georgina Guzman is a paralegal for the Texas Civil Rights Project. She says her office sent out this flyer to landowners along the border last November. She says though the government retains the right to take property, property owners have rights as well.
They do have the right to disagree with the government's offer. They do have the right to be offered what is called just compensation.
Guzman says landowners also have the right to be compensated for devaluation.
That sometimes the government, what they do, they take only a strip of the property or they cut it in half. Well, that devalues the value of the property, so they have the right to be compensated.
And if a property owner doesn't like the offer the government makes,
they can request a jury trial in federal court.
Guzman says at the completion of that trial, 12 jury members will decide the amount the government must pay the landowner. She tells us the most important thing to remember is to never sign any waivers the government sends you regarding your land until an attorney looks them over.
Nobody's going to move me.
Taylor says she plans to live the rest of her days in the house her husband built just for her. Guzman says property owners can find more helpful tips about their rights on Texas Civil Rights Project's Facebook page. We'll have the link to that site on krgv.com. In the studio, Trayson Bragg, Channel 5 News at 10.